Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for the week of December 12th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what's coming in for you this week. Definitely a lot of thinking in the future. Very similar to some of the things that are going on for other people. Wow. Actually looks pretty crazy, I gotta say, in a good way too. You have 3 9s, which again, triple cards doesn't happen all that often in readings. You also have 2 5s as well. Pretty interesting. I actually think you have it's interesting. It's another one of those weeks where pretty much every single sign has had a very singular message, just about one thing in general, one type of change happening this week. Don't know why, but maybe it's because it's right before a retrograde, or maybe it's because really I feel like 2017 has already started. I think we're already in that new energy, so I think the universe probably wants everybody to kind of get moving forward here. You start off with the Queen of Clubs. For some of you, I think this is your mother actually delivering you some good advice. For the rest of you, I think this could be a friend who is very open and honest with you and very helpful. I actually am getting to that. It could be a friend who really pisses you off. Excuse my language, but I feel like angry. But I think it will be extremely helpful for you. I think, like, for some of you, maybe like 30% of you, I feel like you could have like a business idea or an idea about dating somebody or something, and a friend says to you, you know what, I don't think that's going to work out. I think it's a bad idea, and I think that's going to make you angry, but in a good way. I think it's going to fire you up, and it's going to be one of those moments where it's like you're like, well, I'll show them, and then you do. So just know that if a friend is very open and honest with you like that, use it as motivation and use it as something to help you. It's kind of like a weird message too. I feel like you're very fired up this week, really wanting to make some serious progress, and I do think you will. I also think a lot of you are using, it's like kind of a weird message too that I'm getting. I feel like a lot of you are learning how to take things and learning how to use them for motivation. So again, kind of a weird message. I'm going to deliver it anyway. I feel like some of you, for example, might be interested in a certain person that you see every once in a while, and it's like maybe you're realizing that you can't have that person for whatever reason, but you're like, you know what, I'm going to pretend like I can, and I'm going to use that feeling, that motivation. Again, kind of a weird message, but I'm getting that maybe some of you, like, if you are interested in somebody, maybe you start working out more because you want to look good. And so maybe you realize that you can't have a certain person, but it's like you're using that person almost as like a muse, as almost like something to further yourself. And you realize that you can't have them, but you're just going to do it anyway. And then I see that it's just going to completely change the rest of your life here because you've made that realization. And again, I know that's kind of weird, but hopefully it makes sense to some of you. Next, you have the 9 of Hearts. Again, 3 9s. A lot of new things happening, a lot of new changes. I'm also getting that a lot of old stuff is just coming in, working out for you. And I'm kind of getting like this very charging forward energy for you this week. 9 of Hearts represents getting a wish, getting something you want, having something you want to have happen for you. So I think it's very much a wish week. I do think you have to work for it this week for you to get the things that you want, but I also feel like that you are just like, you're ready to work this week anyway, so, I don't think it's going to be a problem. Next, you have the 5 of Clubs, ready for adventure. I think a lot of you are about to take some major adventures just in so many different ways. 9s represent long distances, travel, far away places and things like that. So I do think a lot of you are going to have opportunities in the future. A lot of you are making future plans, planning out goals and things like that business-wise. Even if you're retired, it doesn't matter. I think even if you're retired, you want to really make some new things happen. So that's a good thing here. Next, 5 of Diamonds represents a great time to start anything new. Very good card for newness, for new things, and success in a lot of different areas. Even represents more money coming in as well. So I think that could be happening. Great card for selling things. If you're selling a home, a car, anything big, it's a great card for selling things like that. Even small. I mean, if you own a business where you sell stuff, great card for that. Next, you have the 9 of Diamonds, card of newness, card of new things coming into your life, new situations. I actually get that you're taking, somebody else had, it might have been Taurus. I feel like a lot of you are just taking a bunch of your old experiences, you're looking at them all, and even failures and things like that, and you're just putting all the puzzle pieces together. You're putting all these things that have happened in the past, like 10 years or so, together, and you're like, now I know exactly what I need to do. It's like everything all of a sudden just this week kind of comes together. And it makes you decide what you're going to do, and you're really going to launch forward and do it. So that's good. I think that, again, for more confirmation, you have the Nine of Clubs. I think for a lot of you, you will see pretty much immediate success at whatever you're doing. Again, don't be discouraged if something doesn't happen right away. But I think like you're going to see success coming in much quicker than it would have in the past. And so then you're just going to immediately know that you're on the right path. This card represents recognition, achievements, achievement of goals, abundance, and starting new things as well, like all the nine. So again, I think if you're wondering what you're supposed to be doing, I think you'll see success very quickly. If you don't try your other idea, you probably have another idea. Again, I know this is very general information. It could be this type of thing here that we've talked about the entire reading. It could be in a number of areas for all of you. It could be love, it could be business, it could be spirituality. It could be all of them. It could be everything that you want to see these things. But again, I feel like I want to talk fast in your reading. I feel like you will be talking fast this week and really kind of getting a lot done. So looks very interesting, very good as well. And again, I just see all the thing, like a bunch of stuff coming together for you this week, and you kind of having a light bulb moment and realizing what you're supposed to do. Looks good. Gotta say, pretty good. Probably your best reading in a while. So thank you for watching and enjoy your week.